Alrighty, we're starting men's elite shot put early, so we were just trying to get some stuff set up real fast. That's how it goes with these meets, though. So again, we're here. We're at Spire, the Spire Institute in Geneva, Ohio, training ground. A lot of people train here, high school, pro, any age. A lot of good training here. Through round one, I think we're starting round two now. Eric Favors, the hefty lefty who throws for Ireland. He's leading it at 1955. Big T. Mont Johnson, 1889. Jordan West, 1864. Jeff Klein, Jeff the thrower, 1853. Big Wood Lucas Warning is sitting here at 1820. Owen Wendell, Akron thrower, 1743. He comes off of discus too. That's a pretty decent opener for him, just coming off the elite discus here. Josiah Cox is up now. He came in with a 1656, and then Robbie Babson, 1494, fouled a second throw. But let's see what the second throw is from Josiah Cox. Didn't look like he liked it too much. Pretty hard vantage point to see somewhat of these throws, so I'll do my best, but I got a good monitor here. Tell you guys what's going on in the throw. These guys are running a tight ship here. You got Owen back up, round two. And again, as we're settling here, my name's John Yeoman. I am the throws coach for the University of Pittsburgh. Here commenting for Throws America here at Spire. Slow push there for Owen. Throw looked a lot better compared to his discus today. Discus, he was just a little bit out of position. Couldn't really hold. But let's see what that throw is. They're chalking it up for me. You got Jeff the thrower up here. That is KLIN. A little bit of a mishap here on the monitor. That throw was 1727. Let's see what Jeff got. Very long. Stays on the ground very well. Stays low across the middle. Very talented thrower out of Maryland's been training pro here for a little bit. Is at Maryland for a good stint. Very successful. He's an All-American. Let's see what that throw was, though. 1841, so not better. You got Luke up here, another very talented thrower when he was in the NCAA. He's an All-American. Big glider. Very, very strong individual. I would not put my house up against him to single leg squat more than he does, I tell you what. Very strong guy. Couldn't connect with that ball, though. Yep, one of his issues is he does not really fulfill the path of the shot put from the back. Gets to the front. Shot likes to dive off to the right a lot. Definitely one of his bigger issues in the throw. He knows it. He's put him down the middle. They're turning up the nickel back here. It's getting loud. We're throwing now. 5:54 on a Saturday in Geneva, Ohio. That throw, not better. 1770. Jordan here, very talented thrower as well. Multiple All-American throwing for garage strength right now. Very different throw compared to some of these other rotational garage strength guys. Garage strength guys like to stay low through the middle, very strong throwers. Jordan's a little more explosive, kind of boingy from the back. Eric, another one, talented college thrower. Let's see what Jordan threw on that one, though. I can't see the mark. 1881, so that is a better throw. Eric here, he's leading us through round one. We're on round two. Hefty lefty here. Throws for Ireland. Pretty down in the middle there. Doesn't look like he likes it too much. Dipping that right shoulder down for him. Remember, he's a lefty, so for you righties, that would be your left shoulder. But dipping down a little bit in the middle, posture not great. Very strong thrower, extreme overhead press guy. See what that throw was. A little bit better, 1958. You got Big T here. Very seasoned thrower, very good thrower. A lot of these guys, their PRs start with the 2. That is extremely elite. Okay, I like the finish. Let's see. Couldn't really see where it landed. He didn't like it. T has a phenomenal finish on the ball. He's a very good finisher in the throw. It is a better throw. 19-20. Next thrower. Again, this is the elite section. We got pros in this. A lot of pros from Garage Strength. Got some college people in here throwing. Everybody here is throwing over 17. 17 is a great throw. You know, just to put this kind of relative to everybody else, 17 is a great throw. 18 is a greater throw. 19, 20. We got some very, very beefed up marks in this event. So we got some pretty good throwers. That is a better throw for Robbie. 15-59. You got Josiah coming up here. Let's see what Josiah has. Personal best, 1786. Down in the middle. You don't want to look at the ground when you're coming across the middle. You want a big chest. You want to stay up across the middle. You want to be strong. You want strong posture. A lot of these guys in this event definitely stay low in the middle. They like to drop their chest a little bit. A lot of that's strategic to be able to catch a big throw. I like to teach posture. I like to stay up, get that big, big bench press at the front. Got Owen here, coming off discus again. Not a great discus day for him. He's probably a little frustrated. Very good thrower. 1835 is his best. 18 is a phenomenal throw. Let's see if he can kind of get over 18 on this one. Did not like that throw at the front, just walked out the front. Back of the throw doesn't look too bad, though. It's hard to tell if he was falling in the middle just from the angle I was at. Didn't look like he was falling in, but you never know. It's what a lot of these shot putters do. A lot of these shot putters gear up. It's a very strong event, strength event. You know, so these guys like to use their strength, just like the weight throw. A lot of weight throws you see are just ugly throws, but boy, can they go far. Can't do that in a hammer. Shot put compared to disc, this is your meaty event, but you still got to be able to hold it. That looked like a very technically sound throw from Jeff. Jeff comes in here with 1948. Absolute bomb of a throw. Let's see what this throw was for him. $18.49. So he's nipping the bud there in the mid-18s, you know, 1853, 1841, 1849. You got Luke coming up here, big glider. Same thing as the last one. He's kind of pulling off that front. You can see from the spin of the shot or even the lack of the spin of the shot that he's not really getting a good final push on it. Shot's going a little to the right. His energy's a little too far left. But extremely strong thrower, very explosive thrower. That throw is 1809. Jordan West back up here. Jordan's a very, very, very good thrower. Very good college career at multiple places. Comes in here with the 2080 PR, personal best. I'm not sure if these are openers for these guys, but I would like to say that it is. A lot of these guys are probably opening up their indoor season here. You know, I always like to say if you're within 90% or better of your PR in your opener, that's a pretty solid opener. Come on. See what Jordan threw on that one. That is a much better throw. 1864 was his first, 1881 was his second, and 1957 was that throw. Eric here. Another very strong guy. That's a better throw. Great lift on the front. Went through that shot really well. He's smiling. Can't really tell if that's a good smile, a relieved smile, what this guy's doing, but that looked like a great throw. That had to have been the best throw of the meet for him. I'd like to see the mark, though. Very technically sound through the middle, though. He's definitely more up on that one. Last one, he's a little bit down. Got Big T throwing here. These Garage Strength guys are all over this indoor ring. But we got tons of them here. That throw is 1953, just around Eric's best of the day. Got T there. Like I said, he has a great finish. He stays down very well in the circle, uses the ground very, very well. He can land in a very good position. Just missing a little bit of the front, though, on those throws. You know, maybe missing a little bit of stretch. You don't want to stretch that shot too much relative to where it is on your neck. You stretch that shot too much, it's going to fly off your neck. It's going to be a big pulled-off throw. Energy's going in the wrong direction, but T threw 1926 on that one. There you go. Let's see where this throw ends up. Big yell. Looked a little frustrating for him, so maybe it's not really where he wanted it to be. See him there off to the side, just kind of going through his throw, thinking about what it was, what could be, what he could be doing, what he isn't doing, etc. A lot of these guys in these meets, they're coming through these throws. They're really just trying to feel what they can do in practice and do it very violently. That's the word we're talking about today here at Geneva. A lot of violent throwers, maybe some throwers not being violent enough. You got to hold your positions, and you got to be able to push this freaking ball out. Falling down in the middle, didn't like the throw, blew through the front. But Robbie's last throw was 15.58. Shy's throw there was a foul. Try to keep you guys updated with these marks just in case the live stream goes down. Got Owen here. Very lengthy thrower. He's an 18 guy. Very good thrower. Can throw this thing over 60 feet. Not many people can throw this college implement, pro implement, 16-pound shot. They cannot throw it over 60. That's a very impressive thing to do. Let alone other people being able to throw it over 65, 70, even some people throwing over 75. You know, world records being broken recently. Krauser, he's just the best to ever do it. Joe Kovacs, one of the best to ever do it, if not the second best at this point. Just phenomenal people can throw this thing far. It's a heavy implement. You get some big drop-offs between what people think is a good throw, but I'm telling you, anything over 60 feet is a good throw, trust me. You got all these Throws University, garage strength guys, very strong. Should probably be saying Throws University a little bit more, so my apologies for saying garage strength so much, but they both train out of the same facility. These Throws U guys can freaking throw, and they are strong. Good weight room routine, good coaches, good training facilities. That throw for Jeff the thrower was 1882, which is his best of the day. Pretty solid opener for him so far. Let's see if Luke can hold on to this ball. Little bit of better push there. Okay, little shrug. Definitely a better push. He hits his positions very well. Very good technical model for the glide overall, Luke. Again, very, very strong individual. Let's go, that throw was 1838, which is his best of the day. You got Big Jordan West coming in here for the throw. Jordan again, high 20 thrower, very talented guy. Energy on that ball. Let's see. Walks out, little nonchalant. Crowd's going nuts, though. Don't think it starts with the 2, but we definitely got a better throw there. Let's see what we got. Goes through the circle very well. He's very explosive from the back of the ring, which is definitely what you want to see. You want to see very explosive movements from the back. You want to see good proper movements, good posture. You want to keep that chest up. That last throw was not a better throw by him. That was 1932, but just nipping what his best is of the day. Falling into the middle a little bit. A lot of energy on the release. Little too down on that one for Eric. But again, these guys have a very specific throw. They use the ground very, very well. Let's see what that throw was, though, for Eric. 1939. Not the best throw of the day, but he is very, very consistent there in the mid-19s. Big T coming up here. 1926 is the best. A nice long push on that. He liked it. That's that finish I was talking about. He gets a very good, patient, long finish. Got a better stretch on the ball there compared to his last one. What I was talking about. Let's see what we got. But T, he's been in the business. He's experienced. You know, there's no facility that he can't throw far in. He has the experience. That throw put him to the lead just under 20, 1998. So there you go. Robbie coming in, best throws 15.59 of the day, fouls that one. You can tell he's a little frustrated. You know, he has much bigger throws in the tank. Like I said, we got a lot of people in this competition that can throw far, have thrown far. A lot of them are openers, maybe second, third meets for some, but most are opening up here. Got some very solid openers. Let's see if we can get some throws that start with the 2 today. You got Josiah. That's a better throw right there. His best of the day is 17.03, but I tell you, that was a better throw. Let's see where that puts him. Looking at the field, looks like it landed in a better spot for him. Waiting for the mark here, but he definitely liked that throw way more confident in that throw, way more strong. Moved through the circle very well. 17.04, so not as much better as I thought, but still better. Owen here taking a toss. Lengthy kid. Pulling off the front. Good save, good save. Remember, in the shot put, that toe board's your friend. It's there for a reason. You get a toe board so you can use it, so you can slam into it, so you can use it to get back in the ring. You don't want to throw out of a 7-foot circle. You want to throw out of a 20-foot circle. You want to reach out as far as you can past that toe board and use that toe board to stay in. Looking at it, though, let's look at some of these results. 17.22, not his best throw of the day, but that was definitely a solid throw. It was an explosive throw. Coming off of the elite discus, straight in the shot put. He's warm for it, but again, he's been competing. Jeff there, that's a good release on that ball. He likes it. He's psyched. That might be a PR. Let's see what it is. Very good release on that ball. Way to stand up on it. Good separation at the front. Keep accelerating, keep turning. Lift up the ball upon release. Great left side block. Jeff Klein. That throw's just over 19. Not as far as I thought, but he's back into the 19s. He's a mid-19 guy. 19.03 is that one. You got Luke Warning back up, the single leg squat champ of the world. Pushed around that ball. Yeah, he doesn't like it. They always like to say, get your hand behind the ball. You know, a lot of people are pulling off. A lot of people are breaking their fingers. You see probably everybody in this competition has taped up fingers, wrist strap. This is not a light implement. It's a very dense, small implement, weighs 16 pounds. You know, you put 16 pounds on a barbell and you hold it, you can't hold it for that long. It doesn't feel bad, but when you put it in that tiny little ball, that's a lot of pressure on your hand. See what Jordan does here. Great finish. Pushes through the front, though. Definitely was a savable throw. Not a farther throw for him, though, so he knew it coming off his hand. Not a great throw for him. He just steps out the front. Not a big deal. These guys know their throws more than where it lands. So as soon as it comes out of that hand, you know if it's a good throw. You know if it's not a good throw. Eric coming up here. Reppin' Throws You, wearing that Garage Strength shirt. Hefty lefty, giving lefty some love here, dominating the competition. Big yell, big throw. Big throw. Let's see where that puts him. Hard to tell, but I'd love to say it could start with the 2, but bad angle for me. Great push, great finish on that ball. Lots of energy, a lot of energy from this crowd. Let's see. Slow clap for Big T coming up here. Eric, 1995 was that throw, so no 2, but close. See if T. Nope, I don't think we're starting with the 2 on that one. But a great throw, very consistent throw from these guys. Training at a great facility, great coaches, great intensity there. Bringing it to these facilities, bringing it to these competitions, bringing it to these meets. Really gets the other guys going in the competition. Crowd's excited. 1993, so he's still nipping the bud on that. No 2s today, nothing over 20 yet. Let's see if it happens. Last round here. Let's see if we can get some bigger throws. Robbie takes his last one. A lot of energy on it. See if it's his best throw of the day. He's at 15.59. Definitely a more proper throw for him. Better connection to the ball. 15.66. That is his best throw of the day. We're getting hype. We're getting excited. Josiah, round 6. Last throw. Very well put together. Good energy on the ball. Not the throw he wants. Let's see if he gets it. Doesn't like his throw. Falling down in the middle. I can't emphasize it enough to these guys. Anybody throwing any event, talking about the shot right now, keeping posture through the whole throw. You see different techniques from the back, people leaning way forward, but look at what they do in the middle of the throw. When they're in the middle of the throw, they get good posture, shoulders up, chest up. Your strongest position is chest up, not chest down. Owen pulls off. Coming back from that discus, like I said, mid-17 guy today, 1743. Bouncing back a little bit from that discus. Probably not happy, but kind of a solid day for him in the shot, just given the circumstances. Got Jeff the thrower coming up here right now, asking for that slow clap here at Spire. Getting the crowd going. The crowd's huge over there at Shot Put. Everybody's waiting. Everybody's excited. Everybody wants to see it. He's sitting here at 1903. He's a mid-19 guy. Let's see. Big sling off that hand. A lot of pressure on that throw. A lot of pressure at the front. He's coming through with a great axis upon release. There's no wasted energy on his finish right now. He can cut it open a little bit. He can get pretty excited through the throw. Let's see if it's a best. I'm not sure if that's a best today. It is 1918, so push the needle a little bit for him. Phenomenal opener for Jeff. So he'll be competing more this indoor. Lucas Warning up now. Big Luke bringing the wood. Let's see some energy here. Better push on the ball. Gotten to the toe board a little bit better for him. Phenomenal glider. Great technique. Pretty sound technique. Just keeps losing it at the front a little bit. You can do whatever you want. Gain as much potential energy as you want through the circle, from the back into the middle at the front. But if you can't get a good release on the ball, it doesn't matter. See what that last throw was. That is his best throw of the day. 1864. Jordan West here. He's sitting in third, 1957. Big time thrower. Lost the middle a little bit. Let's see where it went. Little tall in the middle. You know, he's not able to use that ground, not really able to feel the ground with his right as soon as he wants to. Coming into the middle, you know, definitely affects the front a little bit. Everything we do from the back to the middle, going across the middle, landing at the front, all that needs to lead to just potential energy, sling, torque, strength, posture at the front, getting into that big push. But that last throw from Jordan was his best, 1965. Eric here, second place, just 3 centimeters behind the lead. Energy, little pulled off, but I bet he'll like it. Nah. Not a great reaction from him. I don't think that's farther. That's not going to start with the 2. We got one more guy to break into the 20s. All these guys have thrown 20 before. Let's see what his throw was. 1943. A little pull off at the front. Couldn't really use all that potential energy of what I've been talking about. Getting that energy from the back. Big right leg. Big acceleration with the right into a big push. Last thrower of the day. Big T. He already has the win. Nothing to lose here. Let's see. There you go. Little off posture at the front, but got a great push. Shoulders were a little uneven at the front. Right was dipping down a little bit. He does that quite a bit sometimes, but you never know. Sometimes when you have a mishap in the circle, it leads to a great finish. There's your 2. 20 meters, 16, 66 feet, 1 3/4. We got our 20-meter guy for the day. Big openers here for most of them. They'll be competing here in a week. See what they're doing on their schedule, but there will be plenty of opportunity for these other guys to keep throwing farther this indoor season, pushing for that U.S. indoor mark. You'll see a lot of the guys here competing at USA Indoors, but that was a great competition. That wraps it up on the biggest throw of the day. Your winner, Big T Johnson. Great throws from these guys. Like I said, Spire Institute here in Geneva, Ohio. Throws America. Great meet. Great energy. Great everything. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time. Big throws coming. Thank you.